For more Liquid Lunch, head over to YouTube, do a search for Liquid Lunch TV, and hit that subscribe button.
The best of the best Thanksgiving show, and then Saturday the best of the best of. So
yes,
all great things are
absolutely
happening. But in segment 6, which you usually don't see on the best shots of Liquid Lunch, I make mistakes every single day. Screw up, exaggerate, misquote, mispronounce, say the wrong title, all that. And to be a really good watchdog on me, Frank Morano is here every day to correct all of the inaccuracies I have reported.
Oh, that's right, John. And inaccuracies, they were a many today. Let me begin with...
Yes, I made a few mistakes.
Let me begin with last hour, where you were kind enough to mention my op-ed in which you said I called for Bernie Kerik to be named the head of the Federal Department of Corrections, when in actuality I called for him to be named the director of the Federal Bureau of Prisons.
Federal Bureau of Prisons, Department of Corrections, similar. But yeah, that's a big mistake on my part.
While you were mixing it up with Rich Valdez and Josh Kravitz, maybe you had one too many, because instead of being taken aback by Mike Bloomberg's campaign commercial, you were just taken back. Now, what does that mean? You were returned?
Take me back.
You were taken back where?
Take me back.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's taken aback.
Take me back.
Not taken back. Taken back is something you returned to the store.
All right. Well, I was taken aback.
Imagine how
I was taken multiple backs.
Imagine how taken aback President Trump was when he learned that his current economic advisor, Stephen Moore, was now a former economic advisor. And
is that why he hung up early?
Yeah, it might have been.
He didn't get the memo.
That's who was calling him. Did you hear his phone ringing during that segment? You also announced that Pavlina Osta was a millennial. She is not. She is a proud member.
She's right on the cusp. She's right on the cusp.
She's a proud member of Gen Z.
Don't go that deep.
Gen Z.
Don't go that deep.
And then lastly, you talked about what we do here in segment 6, when in actuality, this is what we do here in segment 5.
If you watch Liquid Lunch on Saturdays, the best shots of Liquid Lunch, you know there's been a big controversy going on about whiteboards and how they outline all the different segments and everything.
Take a look at the one we're in right now. It's S5.
Can we go to the whiteboard?
Yes.
Nico, let's go to the whiteboard.
Let's go to the green tape.
Whiteboard. Back it out a little bit. Now, you may see here nothing on the whiteboard except the WTF. That's because all of this has been erased.
That's right.
But you may see segment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bing! That's like my best Vanna White right there.
That's where we are.
You know? It used to be 6 with a news break in the middle, so now it's just plain old 5. That's right. And let's go back to that 3 shot.
For those of you following,
these are the wondrous things we can do now with our new and expanded studios.
For those of you following the breaking news out of Washington, the White House now has a Christmas tree. So congratulations, those of you that want to say Merry Christmas again, you're now allowed to.
We can say Merry Christmas. Let's ring the bell on that one.
Just moments ago, one of the most famous canines in America, Conan, who was instrumental in this al-Baghdadi raid, was honored at the White House. They did not give him the Purple Heart. I think they should do that. But since World War II, apparently, or shortly thereafter, they have discontinued the practice of giving dogs Purple Hearts. But he was honored and recognized for his accomplishments in the al-Baghdadi raid. And the president even said to the First Lady at some point, Melania, should we adopt Conan for Barron? Which I think would be very nice.
Just let me show you how things get disconnected on the show. He said, let's talk about Conan being honored at the White House. Number one, I'm thinking about Conan O'Brien. What would they be honoring him for? And then secondly, I'm thinking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan the Barbarian.
You have a better shot of Conan O'Brien